Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have some very exciting news, and that is that I finished the sketchbook. So I'm going to show you the last 2 weeks of the sketchbook, and it's full up. Okay, so I'll get started with the first one that I did. That's the last one I showed you in the last video, the dolphin. On 28 that I did in watercolours, and then I did a seal on the 29th, and that was in watercolours with some white gouache on top. Then a sea lion in watercolours, a walrus. This was on the last day of May, last day of May, the 31st. Then on the 1st of June, I did this. It's a manatee, a rainbow manatee. I did 3 circles, red, yellow and blue, and I did gouache out as a outline, and did more detail back on top with further layers of gouache, and then some more details in watercolour on top. Here in blue, then green, because it overlaps there, so it makes green, and then it overlaps here and makes orange, and so on. So I really like how that one came out. On the 2nd of June, I did this hippo, and his little face is popping out of the water. A lagoon, oh, I think that's where they live. Hope you like that. Okay. On the 5th of June, I did this blue tang fish, and I like doing this. This is in watercolour with a tiny bit of gouache, and it sort of symbolises the movie coming out, Finding Dory. I can't wait to see it. It's not out here yet, but I think it is out in America, but it's not out yet here. This is a sunfish, and I did this in watercolour and layers of gouache, and on the 6th of June. This is a tuna. I did a big layer of watercolour for the water, and I laid on some silver acrylic for these bits, and actually behind this was some silver acrylic as well. Then I laid on some gouache and watercolour to build up layers to make the fish. And I think that was the 7th of June. This is a cuttlefish. First I did a background in like a geometric pattern in a nice turquoisey blue and pink, which I thought complemented each other, and then I did a layer of gouache, and the details are with watercolour again on the 8th of June. This is a jellyfish. I did this with watercolours on the 9th of June. This is a sea cucumber. It's very pattern-like, and I thought it came out well. I did this with watercolours and white gouache for the things coming off it. And I did that on the 10th of June. 10th. This must have been on the 11th of June. This is a sea turtle. I did this by making a circle and I painted it in watercolours. There are tiny bits of detail. I went over the top with the gouache and again with watercolour afterwards to refine it. On the 12th of June I did this sea snail in watercolour and gouache, again in a circular illustrative style. And that's it for this sketchbook. I started in a new sketchbook which is a pink pig and a pink pig brand, and at the moment as I film this I've started it already, so the next video will be in that sketch. The next progress video will be in that sketchbook and will be uploaded when I have completed a week of that. I hope you have enjoyed this sketchbook and you will come back to see the next one that I have been working on. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again next time. Bye! On the 4th and 5th of May I worked on these. This is a swordfish and a stingray, and they were both part of a collaboration which is linked here, and I worked on these with the YouTuber Import Autumn, and they did a design around the edge of each of these. You can see the links, also I'll leave the links in the description, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay.